The woman you trust with your secrets has copied your exact words to someone you never expected. Archangel Michael says, "Stay calm but alert. What has just come to light will rattle the foundation of trust you once thought was unshakable. The woman you once believed would carry your burdens, protect your vulnerability, and hold your truth like sacred fire has turned your words into whispers behind your back. Not just any whispers, but exact replicas of your emotions, your confessions, your rawest thoughts, transferred with precision to someone whose name will freeze your breath. She didn't change a single word. She spoke your heart as if it were her own script, handing it to the last person you would have ever wanted to know. And now, that person knows everything you never planned to share with them. She used your trust as currency, trading your secrets like gossip in a market of betrayal. What makes it more disturbing is not just the act, but the intention behind it. There was a purpose, a quiet mission she embarked upon, and you were never meant to know. Type Amen to get blessing 333. It began innocently, or so it seemed. A casual moment over tea, a sigh from you, a vulnerable sentence shared in faith. You believed it ended there, buried in that space of quiet friendship. But later that night, her phone lit up. Her fingers moved quickly, and with each tap, your words were handed off like contraband. There was no pause, no guilt, only precision. This wasn't a slip of the tongue. It was deliberate. Word for word, she betrayed you with a smile that still plays on her face when she greets you. Type Amen to get blessing 497. The person she told, someone you never thought would hear from you again, read your soul through her lips. They sat quietly, absorbing your deepest emotions without your presence. And the worst part? They smiled. They smiled because your truth gave them power. Power over you. Power to twist, to plot, to replay your secrets in rooms you're not invited to. The conversation has already been recycled. Your truth is now entertainment in circles where respect doesn't live. The damage is crawling like shadows over everything you thought was safe. Type Amen to get blessing 664. You are now the subject of whispers. Not because you did wrong, but because you trusted the wrong heart. She, the woman with the soft voice and calm eyes, chose betrayal over loyalty. She gained nothing tangible, but she fed her ego. In her mind, she won. She carried your soul in her mouth and gave it away like cheap conversation. This isn't just betrayal. It's identity theft of the deepest kind. Because when someone repeats your exact words, they don't just reveal your secrets, they wear your spirit. Type Amen to get blessing 819. Archangel Michael says, your light still shines, but it's flickering right now because someone tried to steal the oil from your lamp. Not because you are weak, but because you were honest. Your honesty, your truth, it made her jealous. She didn't want to carry your burden. She wanted to carry your story. She wanted to be the one with the power to expose, to unravel, to shift perception about you. Her betrayal wasn't impulsive, it was strategic. She knew exactly what she was doing. She rehearsed your words before she repeated them. Type Amen to get blessing 918. You are now surrounded by echoes of your voice in places you never meant to reach. And yet, in all this, you still breathe. You are still standing. The emotional theft you experienced isn't the end. It's the turning point. Because from this moment forward, You will never trust blindly again. There's a strength rising in you, quiet, but undeniable. A strength that comes not from vengeance, but from clarity. The clarity of knowing who is not meant to walk into your future. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. She watches you now, pretending everything is normal. She thinks the damage is done and hidden beneath layers of your silence. But silence is not forgetfulness. Silence is calculation. It is power conserved. It is the storm gathering its strength before it speaks. You don't need to confront her now. Your healing doesn't depend on her apology. It begins with the awareness that your soul is no longer in her hands. Type Amen to get blessing 1077. She'll talk again. She can't help it. She's become addicted to the attention your secrets bring. But this time, the energy is shifting. The people listening to her now can feel something's off. They sense her excitement isn't about care, but control. They're starting to question why she knows so much that isn't hers. Soon, her web will collapse. Truth will peel off her face like a cracked mask, and those who listen will see her for what she really is. Type Amen to get blessing 1122. The one who received your secrets, oh, they thought it gave them a weapon. Your story will rise in full. Not the twisted version, not the whispered poison, but the raw, powerful, divine version. The one written in your strength. The one guarded by unseen hands. Type Amen to get blessing 1233. Your silence is sacred. It's not weakness, it's divine timing. The universe is collecting every word said about you, and none will go unanswered. They spoke in the dark, but your rise will be in light. Every room that mocked you will soon echo with your name in reverence. Archangel Michael says, the very woman who betrayed you will one day sit alone with a trembling heart. She'll feel the weight of every word she repeated. Not because you cursed her, but because her conscience will. Type Amen to get blessing 1311. Your voice is returning to you. Slowly, powerfully. Not just to speak, but to command. You're entering a phase where no one can repeat your words anymore, because they won't understand them. Your level is shifting. Your language is changing. The old rooms won't recognize your new frequency. And those who try to carry your story will be left behind, speechless. Their role in your journey is done. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. Watch now. A surprising twist is unfolding. Someone who overheard your secret secondhand is about to speak in your favor. They were quiet before, but they heard the tone, the malice, the manipulation. And they remembered your kindness. Without warning, they'll defend you. And it will expose everything. Your enemy won't see it coming. Type Amen to get blessing 1502. This betrayal pushed you into alignment. You now know how sacred your truth is. You now know what protection means. No more sharing with those who wear masks. No more vulnerability with hearts that crave attention more than connection. You are reserved for divine conversation now. Your truth will no longer be entertainment. It will be a weapon in your hands, not theirs. You're reclaiming every word. Type Amen to get blessing 1666. The next time someone tries to trap you in conversation, your spirit will warn you. You'll see the flicker in their eyes. You'll feel the shift in their voice. The ones who laughed at your pain will watch you celebrate in front of them. And they'll remember every word they twisted. They'll choke on the memory. Because what they tried to expose only made you invincible. You were born to survive exposure. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. There's a woman who regrets repeating your words already. She didn't expect it to travel so far. She didn't expect people to ask, "Why are you saying this?" Her face turned pale. She stumbled over excuses. And now, she's haunted by the sound of your truth echoing back at her. You didn't lose anything. You gained discernment. That's a treasure they can't steal. Type Amen to get blessing 1888. Let this be your sign. You are about to outgrow every circle that could not honor you. Your next level is too big for small hearts. They thought they silenced you, but they only gave your spirit room to speak louder. Watch what happens now. Everything they took from you will be returned, tenfold. And they'll have to witness it. Type Amen to get blessing 1999. Keep moving in quiet confidence. Speak less. Observe more. You no longer need to explain your soul to anyone. Your journey will explain it for you. The woman who betrayed you will look at you from a distance and wonder how you're still glowing. She'll want your forgiveness, but you won't need to say anything. Type Amen to get blessing 2022. You are covered. You are chosen. Your words are weapons now, and no one else can carry them. You will rise from this betrayal with wisdom sharp as fire, and those who once laughed will fall silent. Archangel Michael says, this betrayal was exposure in disguise, and from it, your real circle will form. Not one of convenience, but one of covenant. Type Amen to get blessing 2111. You are not alone. Heaven is recording every conversation, every mockery, every twisted truth. Justice is not only coming, it's here. And this time, it's personal. Let the old fall away. Let the betrayal burn. A greater version of you is walking forward. Type Amen to get blessing 222. The storm that tried to silence you has only made your thunder louder. Every shadow cast by her betrayal is now becoming a stage for your light. The world will soon see not the version of you that was whispered about, but the truth that walks unshaken. Your character will speak for you when your voice is absent. The rooms where your name was dragged are now echoing with silence because your spirit no longer dwells there. You've outgrown the trap they set for you. Type Amen to get blessing 2303. The very ears that absorbed your pain as gossip are now restless. They can't find peace, because the truth doesn't sleep. It keeps knocking. It keeps returning. And soon, it will demand attention. No longer soft. No longer hidden. The truth will roar. Her words will be measured against her smile. Her intentions will be weighed against your consistency. And the imbalance will expose her soul. Type Amen to get blessing 2444. Don't doubt the power of silence. It is louder than denial. It is the ground where truth gathers its strength. You haven't lost anything. You've gained protection through painful revelation. You now see what was always hidden behind the mask of loyalty. The betrayal didn't just uncover her, it unshackled you. You are no longer emotionally chained to someone who never deserved your trust. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. They thought sharing your secrets would weaken you, but it activated something divine. You are now unstoppable. You are walking into clarity with armor made from your scars. Each word she shared has become fuel. Each lie has become a light post guiding you home. Archangel Michael says, her actions have rewritten your destiny. Not in tragedy, but in triumph. What was meant to break you is now building you. Type Amen to get blessing 2666. She will try to reconnect. She will offer soft apologies dressed in excuses. But do not open that door again. Her role in your life is complete. Her part in your story is closed. Let her remain in the chapters you've already healed from. Watch your elevation now. Watch the blessings arrive, not despite the betrayal, but because of it. Type Amen to get blessing 2707. You were never meant to stay in that space of betrayal. You were meant to learn, to rise, to shift. And now, you're no longer explaining yourself. You are embodying your truth. You are becoming the lesson she was never ready to receive. Let them talk. Let them remember. You will be too busy walking into your next miracle. Type Amen to get blessing 2888. This betrayal was not an interruption, it was an initiation. Into power. Into spiritual awareness. Into divine promotion. The moment she spoke your words, the heavens responded. Protection surrounded you. Shields rose over your destiny. What she gave away in speech will return to you in blessing. She handed your name to the wrong hands, but the right ones are now holding it. Type Amen to get blessing 2919. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Your elevation will be undeniable. It will silence the noise. It will confuse those who expected your collapse. You will walk past them with grace, not to show off, but to show that their darkness had no hold on your light. They whispered, they lied, but they forgot, you were built from truth. Type Amen to get blessing 3033. There's someone watching all of this unfold. Someone who once questioned your purity. Now they see the difference. They see your strength. They see the pain you carried without bitterness. They see you, finally, as you are. And because of that, a door is about to open for you. A major opportunity that her betrayal accidentally unlocked. Type Amen to get blessing 3110. The ones who stayed quiet while she betrayed you are starting to speak up. They've seen enough. Their silence is breaking. Not everyone in the shadows agreed with her. Some are coming to your side. Quietly. Respectfully. They're bringing clarity. They're bringing evidence. And soon, the pieces will fall into place. Type Amen to get blessing 3220. You will no longer feel like you have to explain why your heart was broken, because it will be obvious who broke it, and why. Their masks are falling off, one by one. The whispers are becoming confessions. But you? You've moved on already, because the future waiting for you is not built on broken trust. It's built on divine revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 3301. Archangel Michael says, you are now entering a season of divine exposure, for others, not for you. Those who laughed at your silence will cry at your return. You were underestimated. You were misunderstood. But now, you are becoming unforgettable. Watch the same people who mocked you become witnesses to your blessing. Watch their smirks turn into stares of disbelief. Type Amen to get blessing 3444. You've come too far to turn back now. The fire you walked through has refined you. not destroyed you. The gossip that once echoed in rooms has now become background noise. You're no longer bothered. You're too busy blooming. The ones who thought they could break you are now watching you shine. And they are confused. How are you still standing? Type Amen to get blessing 3505 because you were chosen. Because betrayal is just a comma in your story, not the period. You will no longer entertain conversations that drain your spirit. You are rising above their reach. Your peace is expensive, and you will no longer spend it on people who treat your heart like an open diary. Type Amen to get blessing 3666. Let them hear what they want. Let them believe what they must. The truth knows your address, and it's on its way home. Soon, the one who used your trust for attention will be starving for the peace you carry effortlessly. She will want your silence again, but for a different reason. This time, your silence won't be trust, it will be protection. Type Amen to get blessing 3777. You will be congratulated in the same places they tried to humiliate you. The very lips that mocked you will mention your name in awe. What's coming next will feel unreal, but it's real, and it's coming. A flood of divine reversals. A wind of sudden justice. An elevation that cannot be denied. Type Amen to get blessing 3888. Stay grounded. Stay silent. Stay glowing. They are not ready for what God is about to do through you. And that's why they tried to stop you. But you are unstoppable, unshakable, unbothered. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. You are not defined by what was repeated. You are defined by how you rise from it. The betrayal may have carried your words, but only your spirit holds the power. And that's what they can never replicate. Your secrets are now your seeds, and they are about to bloom into something beautiful. Type Amen to get blessing 400. She thought sharing your truth would shrink your power, but instead, it stirred the heavens. What she failed to realize is that every stolen word became a divine document. Now, heaven is acting on your behalf, not in rage, but in justice wrapped in calm precision. The air is shifting. The energy is no longer hers to control. What she carried in whispers is now forming into winds that will uproot every lie. The very ground she stands on will feel different, because your name was spoken there in betrayal. And now, it must answer. Type Amen to get blessing 4111. You've been too quiet for too long. But not out of weakness, out of divine patience. You let the storm pass before making your next move. That silence created space for angels to work. While she was spreading secrets, heaven was aligning surprises. While she was misusing your words, the universe was building your platform. Your story is about to be told, but this time, by your own voice, not hers. Type Amen to get blessing 4222. The one who listened to your secrets from her mouth now knows the truth. They felt something was off. They knew the words were real, but the tone was wrong. They began to see the contrast, your sincerity and her cruelty. And now, a shift has happened in their heart. They no longer trust her. You didn't have to defend yourself. The truth walked in on its own. Type Amen to get blessing 4303. Her web is falling apart. The people she tried to impress are backing away. The power she thought she had is turning into silence. She's starting to feel the weight of what she did. It lingers in every mirror, It haunts every night. And it's not punishment, it's the natural result of spiritual law. Type Amen to get blessing 4440. You have learned. You have risen. You are no longer the same. This betrayal is behind you, but its lesson is ahead of you. And that lesson is golden. Not everyone who listens deserves your truth. Not everyone who smiles deserves your loyalty. Not every heart is a home for your soul. Type Amen to get blessing 4555. You are stepping into sacred alignment. Every misplaced word is finding its balance. Every wound is forming into wisdom. She can no longer access your energy. Her grip on your life has vanished. What she held with lies, you reclaimed with truth. And the angels? They've recorded everything. Nothing was missed. Type Amen to get blessing 4666. Your strength has surprised even the ones watching from afar. They expected tears. They expected a breakdown. But instead, they saw fire. They saw grace. They saw rebirth. Now, your name is not just being whispered, it's being respected. Even those who don't like you have to admit, you didn't fold. Type Amen to get blessing 4717. Archangel Michael says, your crown wasn't shaken. It was polished. That betrayal has made your vision clearer. You now see people for who they are, not who they pretend to be. You are done shrinking for people who cannot grow. You are done sharing with those who see your story as spectacle. Type Amen to get blessing 4888. Let this be the end of the cycle. You own no more explanations. You own no more trust to unworthy vessels. The pain has passed. The lesson remains. But now, the light returns. And it comes not in pieces, but in floods. Blessings will chase you down. Type Amen to get blessing 4999. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Doors are opening. Not just any doors, ones you once believed were locked forever. People are being moved, conversations are being had, and your name is in the center, for the right reasons. You are about to be recommended, recognized, remembered, all without lifting a finger. Type Amen to get blessing 5050. She'll watch it happen. She'll scroll through photos of your rise. But what they don't realize is they're holding a blade made of glass. Because when the time comes, it will cut their own hand. She'll hear your name on tongue she can't silence. And inside, she'll realize, the one she betrayed was the one closest to divinity. That realization will be her burden, not yours. Your journey has already moved on. Type Amen to get blessing 5111. You are now a living reminder that no betrayal can stop divine timing. No whisper can block a destined soul. No repetition of secrets can undo what heaven has declared. Your energy is protected. Your name is covered. Your future is sealed with light. Walk proudly. Walk boldly. Let the noise fade behind you. Type Amen to get blessing 5252. You will no longer attract users. You will attract mirrors. People who reflect back what you give. Who hold your truth without envy. Who walk beside you, not ahead of you. This new season is about alignment. About truth. About legacy. Your story is safe now, in the hands of angels and the hearts of the right ones. Type Amen to get blessing 5333. Her grip is gone. Her influence is broken. The spell of false friendship is undone. You are emerging renewed, empowered, free. No more secrets shared with snakes. No more vulnerability handed to vultures. Your wisdom has arrived. Type Amen to get blessing 5444. The path ahead is clean. No residue from betrayal. No chains from the past. Just clarity. Just elevation. Just divine movement. Archangel Michael says, what they meant for harm has been reversed. Heaven has declared a full reversal in your name. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. You were never broken. You were never defeated. You were simply being rebuilt. Now watch how your enemies fall into silence. Watch how peace wraps around you. You've cried. You've prayed. And now, you will dance. Type Amen to get blessing 5666. You are ready. The universe knows it. The betrayal wasn't a test. It was your final graduation. And you passed. With fire. With grace. With power. Welcome to the season of overflow. Type Amen to get blessing 5777.